My name is Wayne Headley. Every time I am able to participate in a Fatherheart encounter, I know it's going to take me to a whole new level in terms of my understanding and in terms of really feeling something that perhaps I didn't really even know I felt. So I knew that there was going to be an incredible encounter with the Father through this week, and that's what I was really looking forward to more than anything else. And seeing that happen, not just in myself, but in others. I think the key thing about Fatherheart is that people are always searching for something. Most people don't know what they're searching for, but they are searching. And the thing that really draws people to Fatherheart more than anything else is answers. Answers to questions that go beyond their consciousness or their conscious level. And when you can usually tell somebody, look, this is a place where you're going to encounter something greater than you understand, but it is going to come into your understanding of what that has done to your life. Just when you start to tell people, I can't explain it, it seems to want to attract them. You know, it's kind of like that thing where you take something away or you hold something back from someone and they want it more. Well, that's kind of Fatherheart. You shouldn't try to explain what it is or try to tell people what it is. You just kind of have to invite them into the mystery. And not knowing what it is probably more powerful than if you were able to tell them what it is. You know, my favorite part of Fatherheart Week or the A School is the Father's embrace. And I say that because that was the part that shifted everything for me. I was told that I didn't have to think this through, that something would impact my heart, that I would encounter something in my heart that would change the way I looked at everything. I really wanted to know what that was. And in the first few days, as I kept trying to think of what that would be, it just didn't have any effect. When I received the Father's embrace, everything shifted for me. You know, when you get over your teenage years and you get to become an adult, there's very few things that are going to really impact your life in such a way that you can make changes, significant changes. Changes that will affect not just you, but the people that you interact with. Some of them on a daily basis, and some who you may not have had much contact with, perhaps because of a situation or a scenario that caused them and you to be estranged. Fatherheart opens up a door that I don't really think anything else that I've ever encountered could open. When you walk through that door, you're so filled with love. Your identity becomes so significantly secure in the Father that you're empowered to go back and retrace your steps. And somehow He gives you the grace to fix things. Now, it may not fix exactly how that other person feels, but it brings you into a place where you can now be at peace and move on. You know, Leonard says over and over again, if you lost something, go back to the point where you lost it and you'll find it. That sounds pretty simple. Most of us, when we lose something, we feel the stress and the anxiety that's associated with losing something. So it's not an easy place to go back to. But retracing your steps and knowing you lost something and being able to have the courage to go back and fix it, well, it makes it makes for a life-altering moment. Yeah. You know, time commitment is probably the greatest factor in someone's decision to come to an A school. We all are cognizant of the fact that we only have a limited amount of time. And somehow, most of us look at time as a thief. And it can't be wasted. We're aware we can't waste time. Unfortunately, when you do things repeatedly or you make mistakes over and over again, there's a sense that you're stuck and time is wasting and you may never get it back, or you're running out of time. Fatherheart, funny enough, feels like time is in suspension while you recover something that's been lost or stolen, or it gives you an ability to move ahead vision-wise and see a different path that's going to lead you to a successful location, destination, whatever you want to call it. So I think everybody's aware of how precious the time is, and taking a week and spending it at Fatherheart really is a challenge for most people. But there's just something about the invitation to sit, to recover, to rest that most people realize they need, especially in this frantic world.